Hello friends, welcome to all of you. Right now we are going to discussion on the history question answer part. There is a questions given on the board and we have to identify that how one candidate after completing his classroom program, he is not able to write a quality answer in 200 words within the given word limits and with the proper understanding of the questions. What is the program, what is the objective from our side? We are willing that one candidate they could understand what is the magic in the UPSC to gain 60% or the 60% plus marks. As you all are aware that in UPSC this is such the competitive exam where a candidate who get the 53-54% marks, usually he is the all India topper. Coming to the one question, this is the previous year question. The question is, the Renaissance was the discovery of the world and of man. Comment in about 200 words. Basically, world history is a part of your mains exam, and in the mains exam, the first unit it start from the Renaissance. So Renaissance, basically the core concept of the Renaissance, it was the scientific temperament. It was the scientific temperament and the rational thinking. Instead of the, right now there was the dark age, there used to be a dark age in the European history, and after that the progressive section of the European society, they decided that they will not follow the superstitious ideas of the Christian religion. Instead of that, they will follow the scientific temperament. In each and everything, they will make the rational negotiations, they will make the rational thinking, and then after they will decide any idea. So basically, what was the scenario prior to Renaissance? Prior to Renaissance, the all concentration was on the outer world. The religion was dominating on the society and all the concentration was on the outer world, on God and on the magical and mystical power. Right now in the Renaissance, the question is, the Renaissance was the discovery of the world and of man. So in that question, first what should be your understanding? Your understanding should be, are you having the proper understanding regarding the question or not? This is called the context competence. So basically we have to follow, the Renaissance was the discovery of the world and of man. In that statement we have to mention that prior to Renaissance, this was the dark age in European history where the religion was dominating in each and every part of the life. That's why one progressive section of the European society, they decided to denounce the superstitious ideas, magical power and the rituals of the Catholic religion, and they followed the scientific outlook and the rational thinking. Then after, change the paragraph and you have to mention that in that scientific temperament and rational thinking, what they did, so they started to concentrate on the worldly affairs instead of having the concentration over the outer world, over the God. The Renaissance, in the Renaissance period, the people started to make concentration over the worldly affairs. This was the era of romanticism. Right now, instead of the God, the speculation is on men, on human being, and speculation is on our planet. How we have to make our planet more favorable for the human beings, and we have to concentrate for the maximum welfare of the humans. Means there was the change of the focus from the outer world. Right now we are focusing on the worldly affairs. That's why this was the discovery of the world and discovery of the man. once again change the paragraph and mention that this was the scientific outlook, this was the rational thinking, it led to the development of the science and technology, and there was the new geographical discovery at worldwide. Support with one or two example. For example, it was the Christopher Columbus who discovered USA. It was the Vasco da Gama who discovered the oceanic route of India. Apart from that, you can put one or two more example. That was the Magellan who said that ki Earth is in round shape. Then they started to make the speculation over the man. Right now, there are the group of the intellectuals. They are making their concentration over the human rights. They are making the concentration over the welfare of the human life. So, like it was the emergence of the Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau, Montesquieu, Voltaire, and they are right now raising the voice of the rights of the man. They are right now making the speculation to the maximum welfare of the governance. Instead of the monarchical mode of the government, they are promoting the democratic mode of the government, the separation of power. Montesquieu it was who raised the concept of the separation of the power, and by that you have right now proved that Renaissance was the discovery of the world, and as well as it was the discovery of the man. But at the last of the question, there is the key word. We have to comment. We have to comment the question. In the comment section, at least one paragraph, the last of the paragraph of your answer, it should be counter to the statement. If this is the discuss, the answer is good. Whatsoever the argument we have put it, that is sufficient. But at the end of the question, this is the comment. In the comment section, what we have to discuss? We have to discuss that no, it was not only the Renaissance who discovered the world and men. Before that, in the European society, there used to be the great Roman Empire. And that great Roman Empire, it also reached at the peak of its prosperity, at the peak of its knowledge, and in that time scenario, there was not the domination of the religion, there was the concentration over the men and concentration on the worldly affairs. It was the great Roman Empire who was having the trade relation with the India. It was the Indo-Roman trade, and it was the Pliny who mentioned that in that trade the Europe was paying gold coins for the spices, for the Indian spices. So actually it was what? Trade and commerce, it was what? It was the worldly affairs. It means in a short paragraph we counter the statement, and this is the magic. In the classroom program, there should not be only the emphasis over the class lecture or the discussions over the topic. There must be of the previous year question discussion that a student could be able. This is what? This is the matter of the keep practice and keep practice. So if at regular interval you will get some questions from our side, and then after completing the topic, we shall have the discussions how you will be able to get the 60% plus marks. This is the actual the part of your preparation. My dear student, that's all from today. We are going to start a new history optional batch on the 15th of June. I invited to all of you, those candidates who are willing to start their journey with the history optional on 15th of Jan. The batch is going to commence with the modern Indian history, and then after the same procedure, the same classroom discussions program of the question answer and the discussion on the entire syllabus, it will be going on. Let's meet in the next part of the question answer discussion. Till then, all the best. Thank you.